Hi there, Igor Pechkovskyi is here with Windermere Bellevue Comments, your trusted real estate advisor here in the Eastside and Seattle area. We got another awesome market update. It's end of July pretty much already. 7 months of the year gone. It's been a good year so far, and hoping the rest of the year will be as good as well for all of us. The state is open, activities go back to normal. It's an exciting time of the year. It's good to slowly be transitioning out of the COVID, hopefully into better times as we go. So quite exciting. I wish you all to be healthy and enjoying the summer, and let's dive into this market update. What can I start with? I'll start by just thanking all the folks that have been actually watching my previous videos. It's really encouraging to see people are starting to comment and appreciate by liking and subscribing to the channel. So I'm new to this and trying to get through this video really fast because there is a lot of work to be done today with all the clients we have. But I truly appreciate your support. Thanks so much, and please like and subscribe and stick all the way to the end of the video. There were a lot of business news I've got for you. There were a lot of things that happened over the course of the last months, so super exciting. And let's start with the east side. Let's dive right into it and get some numbers through. So I'll start with answering the question at the beginning of the video: is the market is turning? And the answer is not really, but kind of. We start to see more inventory, and this is exciting, guys. Check this out. If you look at the slide, we have the yellow highlighted. In the months of June, we had 1,116 new listings hitting the market, which is a 15% increase year to date, which is absolutely awesome. Why do we have more inventory? Well, it's pretty simple. We're getting out of the COVID. And as we thought before, that when the COVID will be hopefully gone, more people will feel safer to list their homes, to go back to normal activities, to be back on the road, to keep traveling, to get out there. So all of those things are happening, and I hope that in months to come, we'll have slight increases of inventory so we don't get 20 offers in the house. Hopefully we'll stay within 3 and 4 normal bidding activities that we've seen prior. But when I say kind of market is turning, as you could see, it's still quite a low amount of inventory, 0.3 over months. Even with all of the increases, we're just not even close to get to where it needs to be for the balanced market. So that had pushed the median price to astonishing 1.364 million, with a 40% increase year over year, June to June. 40% price has skyrocketed since the last year, 1.364. And well, even with this increasing amount of inventory that we've got, which is awesome news, we're 78% of homes sold above the list price, which, not surprised, the demand is way outpacing inventory, but we need more, so that's awesome. 5 days average in the market, 14% median difference from the list price. And I have another awesome slide for you: the cost of waiting a year. So check this out. We had June 2020, the average 30-year fixed was 3.16%. And even with the decreased interest rate being closer to 2.98 today, the average of waiting per month is $1,500. The prices skyrocketed so much that I don't think that incomes are catching up with this for a majority of folks. $18,000 a year. So if you haven't watched the video I just posted the other day on why you shouldn't wait for the real estate market to crash, check that out. But that's another one that you can look at. $1,500 a month. It's a lot of money. Let's go into Seattle. Alrighty, so Seattle hadn't changed that much. New listings, 1297 for June. It's pretty much the same month they had before. As you can see, starting January, inventory been slightly increasing, which is really, really good. But the interesting one that you see over here, median close price had dropped by 3% from 919,000 to 890. And that's interesting. I think the reason for it to happen is the condo market had been more active. The inventory, I don't necessarily cover the condo market in this report, but the inventory in the condo market had been dropping, so there are more pending sales. and they're obviously the lower price on the median side of spectrum, so it moved the median price quite a bit. Because in Seattle, for residential market, the inventory for the residential is 0.6 of a month, is still quite low, and the median price still had been increased year over year from 800 to 890, even that it had dropped from 919,000 the last months. So the market, 58% of homes in Seattle have sold over asking, a little bit less than the last months of 63. Average days on market, 6%. Median difference from the list price, 10%. And I believe last month was 12. The cost of waiting, $300 a month, which still, the price had increased by 90,000. So with the lower rate, the payment had increased by $300. So that's what I'm talking about. The hope is there. It's cooling off a little bit. Inventory is increasing, and I hope that next month, when I do this update, we'll have even more inventory on the market, which seems to be a case from what I see going on right now. But for the matter of this video, let's dive into business news. I've got some really good ones for you, so let's get into it. So let's start with some business news. And my first and favorite, when you guys comment on the market, on the comments, you say, hey, Igor, market is in the bubble, a real estate bubble. It's about to crash. It's unbelievable. It can be all of that. I always respond, folks just forget how much money out there chasing yields. And there is too much more money out there. It's not a real estate bubble. It's a cash bubble. They just printed trillions, 10 trillions or how many out there. And check this out. This article blows my mind. Saint Michelle Wine Estate sold to private equity firm for $1.2 billion. You probably have had their wine. They had decent wine in the base in Woodinville. And the CEO says, I'm very excited by this development. Of course you are. $1.2 billion from private equity. They came to Woodinville. They bought the whole company. The craziest part, all cash sale, ready to close later this year, second half of the year. Boom, done. There you go. So, yeah, maybe unfair real estate bubble. Well, they've got 1.2 billion to spend, so there is that. Do the math. Let's do next. Amazon expanded offices, cloud jobs in Microsoft backyard. Nothing new here. So they did say last year that they would host 600 employees in their Redmond office. It's AWS, their cloud solution. And in this article, they say that it will be home to 1,400 new jobs. So pretty much double, a little bit over than double head count coming into Redmond. Next, Bellevue office leasing activity took off in Q2, report says. So the broader group reports tenant demand is more robust than before the pandemic. Folks are coming back. Bellevue is still the hub. Demand for apartments rose back to life in Seattle area. I quite enjoyed this because last year everyone been getting so many concessions, 2 months free, 3 months free, rent downtown. No one wanted to live downtown. And guess what? It's coming back, and it's coming back fast. Seattle saw net demand drop by more than 7,800 units in 2020, but then rebounded to fill around 11,275 units from January through June. So apartments are getting filled up in Seattle. Next, Facebook leases fourth office building in Bellevue Sprint District. Google Bellevue Sprint District if you don't know where it is. Facebook already has and leases the first office. Big expansion. It's an awesome location right by Bellevue Lake. Train station for the light rail. It's a great spot. So they already got 4 buildings in there coming soon. Lake Washington Partners buys Bellevue office complex for $62 million. Making moves. It's 93% lease building. People want an office in Bellevue. Next, major office apartment expansion eyed for Bellevue Business Park. Another office expansion. This picture looks huge. This one is in Eastgate, actually not downtown, but Eastgate, close to where T-Mobile is. It's still 5 minutes to get to downtown. I mean, downtown is so expensive, but it's happening. A lot of space coming in Eastgate. And Trammell's Crow plans office tower in Seattle, a Denny Triangle. Another sale, they just sold an office building for 120 million, and they're planning to develop more, which just shows that Seattle is still alive. It's not quite dying yet, and things are happening there. Whew. There are a lot of things going on. Folks, what can I say? Another busy real estate months here in Bellevue, and yeah, that Saint Michel sale kind of, I was like, wow, this is wow. That's all you can say there. We'll see what happens next month. I already can tell you based on what I see, it's not slowing, it's just cooling off a little bit. Guys, it's ridiculous to be doing like 20-25% a year. What a hack. Like if we get more inventory and hopefully go back to 6% appreciation, gosh, I'd be so happy if it happens. We'll see. I'll let you know next month. If you have any questions, please reach out. Please make a comment. I'm curious to hear your thoughts, and always trying your best. Igor Pechkovskyi with Windermere Bellevue Comments, your real estate advisor in Bellevue and Seattle. See you next month. Bye-bye.